Other than seeing creative outlet dancing at LIU this weekend, what else could you do? How about watching the very first Mad Max movie or even the very last episode of Mad Men? How about that? There's a film festival which Elle magazine, stealing from Abraham Lincoln, praises for being for Brooklyn, by Brooklyn, and about Brooklyn. How about that?
I think that sounds excellent. And if Lincoln was still around, I think he'd definitely be a Brooklynite.
A Williamsburgite.
Yeah, he's got a funky beard.
Yeah.
He's got a hat.
Yeah.
He's like our own Mr. Burroughs yes. over here. But enough about all of that. You may want the details of what else can provide the details better than our dynamic duo of Dick and Dave. That's right. Richard Burroughs of the Brooklyn Reader. Welcome back, Mr. President.
Put me in, Coach.
And David Colon in his Rangers gear today, of course. One day after the victory?
Oh, yeah.
Hours away from victory.
Hours beyond victory?
Hours beyond victory,
yeah.
toward the next,
Post-victory.
post-victory,
right.
toward the next victory,
right.
and Brooklyn.com. Welcome,
yes.
sir.
Hi.
And back with us, again, is everyone's favorite guy in the room, Ken Gray. He's a beverage consultant at Ward 3, who, among other things, has brought some of his friends, including that beefeater there,
right.
and a lovely lady, Creme de Violette.
Yeah.
What are you going to make today?
Aviation cocktail, taking us back to like 1916.
1916.
Yeah. So back when aviation was luxury and people got dressed up and you actually got fed good food, a little bit of this like beautiful purple creme de violette is going to make the cocktail just like slightly blue, giving it that aviation name, luxury.
So
loveliness.
5 ingredients
nice.
away from takeoff.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
From luxurious
All right, so
takeoff.
for a little pre-boarding, our pre-departures, we're going to find out what's up with you guys. My
Yeah.
brother's in town this weekend.
So Brian needs
Taking
some
he and my lovely
suggestions.
sister-in-law out, so what should we be doing?
It's a variety of things. One of them is, just keep breathing, maybe do some yoga in your life.
We can do that.
Oh, so you got a Late Night Basement with Chris Rose. It's a talk show at the Pine Box Rock Shop in Bushwick. They're going to have a lot of really great comedians who I really like, and they're also going to have the people from the Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding Museum, which is a thing in Williamsburg.
Is that a thing?
It's a thing. It's like it's a museum. It's like in somebody's hallway.
Yeah.
So you will find out all of it from them. Sue Smith, who used to write for Brooklyn and is a very funny woman, is going to be there. Lake Bell, who directed In a World, the movie about the voiceover artists for Hollywood, and Joe Pera, who I feel like I've come on here and recommended quite a few times.
You should be his manager.
I am his hype man. I am the unofficial Joe Pera hype man.
Right.
But what can I say? And the guy's funny, and he wrestled Chris Gethard into submission. So
Bum. Yeah, that's his claim to fame right now.
I'm going to
so
the
that's
Nancy
going to
Kerrigan,
be
Tanya Harding
yeah.
Museum.
So that's and it's
I didn't
always a
know
good
that.
show. They got
Yes.
2-for-1 beers, and Pine Box Rock Shop's just a great place. So
Awesome shop that has
Good
one
stuff,
of the
good
best
stuff.
big buck hunter venues around. I'm an aficionado. Yeah,
There you
like,
go.
let's go shoot some elk.
I'm a bug hunter. So then also it's the 5th annual Art of Brooklyn Film Festival, which is about Brooklyn. It's like every film in the festival has a connection to Brooklyn. Be it it's shot in Brooklyn, or maybe the directors or the lead actors live in Brooklyn, or the story is set. It has a Brooklyn-based setting, but ultimately, as Brooklyn being like this super duper brand that's almost in jeopardy of being hyped out of existence, you can actually go and see something that is really about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The movies are like $10 each, which is way cheaper than your multiplex and way cheaper than Nighthawk. And they're all for the most part, at St. Francis, down on 180 Remsen.
Yeah.
But I suggest you hit up the website, which is aobff.org, to get more information, like some screening, some trailers, some schedules, and just a general gist of what's going on, because they have some merchandise going on. It's a pretty gnarly film festival about Brooklyn.
Cool, keeping Brooklyn
We have the
alive.
director of Lazarus here, one of the short films that's in this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Check that one
Yep.
out. Yeah.
Nice.
Shot at Israel's Record Shop.
Shut up.
Places.
So you could also, if you want to dance and you really love the Northern England scene from Manchester, Feeling Gloomy is doing a dance party at the Grand Victory, where they always do it. So they'll have They always have a different theme for it. This time they said that they're committed to music from the whole Manchester scene. So like Joy Division and the Smiths and a lot of other.
The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees, apparently, yes. That is. If you wear a shirt that says Manchester on it, you can get in for half off.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It's only
If you, it's only $6 anyway,
only
so it's not.
$6.
But it's $3 more that you can spend on drinks.
On a beer.
Always important.
Yeah,
easy
especially if you're at a dance party. So.
Sure.
Right.
All right.
With them drinks in mind. Also, the Brooklyn Flea Record Fair. First of all, Red Bull Music Academy has taken over the
blowing
town.
up the waterfront, man.
They're everywhere, man. I woke up this morning and a dude was like right by my bed, like making a beat. I was like, dude, how'd you even get in here? He's like, shh, we're recording. I was like, come on, bro. But this Saturday at Brooklyn Flea Record Fair, the Red Bull Music Academy is presenting the record fair, which they have, but there's going to be in conjunction with these guys.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the records, like 50 vendors of records. It's going to be obviously smorgasbord, so you could probably get a lot of grease on the records as you're going through them.
Oh, don't do that.
Cool.
I mean, hopefully you don't do that. They have napkins there, I'm sure.
Right.
And then they have a bunch of DJs as well, so you can do all that.
Red Bull and vodka, good idea or heart attack in a can?
Heart attack.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got to give the thumbs down.
Sorry, guys.
You don't even need to try
Thanks
that.
for the beats. Don't mix it with your
Yeah,
vodka.
exactly.
Mel Gibson?
Yeah, so you've got the original Mad Max. Maybe you'll
Remember
get to
that
see
guy.
Fury Road some other time, but this is a little bit cheaper since it's $8, and your $8 comes with popcorn and beer,
Yes,
which is nice. And
Tina Turner?
no, this isn't
No.
Beyond Thunderdome. This is the original one. It's a lot of like Mel Gibson kind of moping around the
Right.
desolate Australian countryside, eventually getting in, killing people.
Before the anti-Semitic rants.
Right. This is
Semitic.
Mel Gibson when people were proud to say that they
Right.
enjoyed Mel Gibson
It
movies.
was cool.
Ouch.
One
And
more.
then,
And then, okay, you have the Haitian Flag Day celebration, which is going to be on Parkside Plaza, right outside the Parkside Park, which is it's a celebration of Haitian culture, and it's free, first of all. It's outdoors. It's an all-day sort of an event. It's Flag Day all day, which is from 12 to 6. And it's on Sunday, May 17th. And it's like a chance to like get your face painted, indulge in some, traditional Haitian cuisine. They have some DJs. I think DJ Sabine is going to be spinning, and they have a couple of performances. It's basically a chance to enjoy the Haitian culture outdoor right next to Parkside Park.
very cool. We're going to say sac passe to our Haitian
passe.
people and eat some black rice. I'm about it. Let's
Right.
talk about this drink. What's good?
Cocktail.
All right, let's do that.
Again, aviation cocktail. We're doing gin, a little bit of creme de violette, lemon.
France? The Violette?
Originally, yes.
Okay.
From Compton.
And then a little lime juice as well, and some cherry liqueur called Luxardo Maraschino.
So this is what fancy people drink on airplanes. Is that why they call it the aviation?
Well, it's actually the color, but
Oh.
the color of it will remind you of like a nice blue sky.
Okay.
There we go, exactly, azure.
With these shades on, it all looks that same way.
Right?
I can't even tell the difference.
Well, sounds
You
good
can
to me.
taste the difference.
Taste it. We will taste the difference.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
Taste the difference. Okay,
Let's talk
one
about
more
Mad
event.
Men.
Speaking of drinks.
So, right.
You're gonna-
I know that says 8 bars where you can watch the premiere, but those bars will also be showing the finale. So you can just go to Brooklyn and you can find that post that has all the bars.
Wait, how long is that series? How many episodes?
7 seasons.
How many episodes? Because
It
it
was-
was just the premiere.
No, it was 14 episodes for the season, and they did this stupid thing where they cut it in half, so they did 7 on each side.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
I would say go to Hanson Dry. It gets a little packed, so get there early, but they do have $4 martinis. And you can't go wrong with that. And you can, drunkenly bother people with your theories on how Mad Men is going to end before it starts. Everybody has, their theories. I know I have one. So, it's gonna.
Are you gonna divulge it, or are you just gonna? We're gonna.
It was all a dream that Don was having, and then Peggy's gonna walk into his office in, the beginning of the show, and she's gonna go, "Mr. Draper, the guys from Kodak are here for the meeting. You're oversleeping it. They're really mad, man." and then he's gonna.
All right,
You're
write
gonna
it
steal your
down.
idea, yeah.
We got
Right.
that on tape.
So that's the end of
Might
Mad
be
Men.
prophetic.
Okay.
Oh, and this is going to be a really good party. Levels. First of all, look at that house. That house reminds you of old Brooklyn. It's
Yes,
like
it
tagged up on the
does.
side. It's quasi boarded up. Somebody probably lives on the floor that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
boarded up. But that's going to be like an old school house party, but it's going to be in a woodworking shop.
Very
So they're
cool.
taking over this whole thing. They're going to have a bunch of art, a bunch of DJs, some live performances, DJs from out of town as well. One's from Detroit, and I believe one is from somewhere else, but then one is from New York. But it's gonna be like an old school, like you meet a new BFF, you might make out with your old BFF.
Oh, okay.
You might,
Like that.
wake up on Sunday, holy.
Don't remember a thing that
Don't
happened.
remember anything. Kind of like Mad Men in a sense. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mad, man.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. That's going to be good, though. That's going to be a party that you should go to. It's going to be in Bed-Stuy, which is the home of a lot of good parties right now.
Okay, we're gonna check in with this guy as he's
la la.
garnishing
Right.
with those, what I believe are cherry.
Black
Brandied cherry.
Brandy
Oh.
cherry.
Yeah.
Look at that color.
Right?
Infused
Exactly.
anything.
Black. Ladies
Oh,
first.
well,
Ladies
I
first.
was gonna
Thank
take one
you.
and pass it down.
I saw you reaching.
Thank
I was
you.
gonna pass it. Hey, it's the '90s. She's liberated.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
if we're gonna do Don
I
Draper
love the
stuff, you
gentleman.
gotta take
That's the
it, take
problem
it back,
with men
take
in
it
the
back. You know?
2000s. Women love gentlemen. The ladies' first thing that just makes you like, thank you
I
so
don't know what
much.
you're talking
There you
about, but
go.
I love
I
the
love
smell
it.
of this drink. Ken,
Fabulous.
this smells amazing.
It has a good nose.
You can see how beautiful it is. Taste.
Aviation.
Cheers.
Cheers to Thursday. This feels like a Friday.
To us and everyone like
Here I
us.
can.
everyone like
Ah, right there.
Salute.
All right. So we've got, what's up next? Vegan
Oh.
Shallow.
3 minutes.
So,
I
if
need
you
to
go,
be up in there.
If you go to Pine Box Rock Shop for late night basement, you may as well just like sleep on the corner, so that you can wake up the next day because this is. Oh no, this is Spread House. They changed it. Oh no, they. I'm sorry,
Pine
it's the
Box?
flyer. Still a Pine Box. Very confusing for a second, but they do like a whole vegan bazaar. A lot of food that you can buy. A lot of some things you can cook with, I think too.
Cool.
So and then you can also just drink and shop,
Yeah, and the
which is always a
vegan-
good
And vegans
combination.
often are bizarre anyway.
Well, I used
Watch
to be a
out.
vegan.
Hey, hey.
But I'll say this.
He's just coming down here.
I'll say this
I know,
though.
right?
If you're going to a vegan event, there's something for everybody. You can definitely find
Oh,
something.
sure, yeah. I mean, there's going to be. I've gone before. and
Totally.
Yeah, I've hung out with vegans.
Your face
You know
doesn't
what?
melt if you.
It is a vegan drink.
I've done vegan things.
Can we
This
give it
drink
up
is
for a moment?
fantabulous.
Pause for
Shout out
Mr.
to
The
Frank.
aviation.
Great.
Aviation.
To aviation, baby.
Yes.
I'm ready to take off.
To Richard Branson.
Indeed.
Phenomenal.
All right, so what's up next?
Finish up, Mr. Burrows.
Oh,
We got drinking over here.
this is the Saturday, May 16th. It's a day party. It's the season opener
Loves
of
me
the
a day
Output
party.
Rooftop. And this is a no-brainer. It's Roy Ayers live.
Wow.
With Rich Medina spinning and free magic spinning, which most of the times I like my magic free. On the roof,
Right.
starting at 3 o'clock, you almost can't beat that. And if you get there early, like before 5, it's only $5. Afterwards, the price escalates.
Oh, we'll be there by 5.
But this is a super no-brainer because Roy Ayers will tell you that broken dreams and promises. He's dope. So that's on Saturday, and that's early.
Ken, daytime drinking, what's the best thing for daytime drinking if you're on a roof or a party in the 4 o'clock?
Personally, I like to go with like a shandy, get like a beer and a little lemonade, you know, because that way you can drink all day long. You know?
Right.
You cut your already, 5% beer, whatever.
Right.
And then you've got no problem.
Right.
Yeah, you can make it all night.
No
Sounds
passing
good
out.
to
No
me.
passing out.
Well, tonight too, Tati, what's
Yes,
happening?
Brooklyn Bridge Park.
The first of the Celebrate dance parties down at Brooklyn Bridge Park.
Oh,
Pier
right on.
1.
Yes, I think so.
You
Pier
can't
1.
beat the view. You can't
All
beat
right.
the folks. It's amazing. Thank you,
Amazing.
guys.
Don't stop till you get enough.